Greetings and welcome to another edition of KSOL Black Talk Radio, the new black media. Today is Saturday, February 16, 2019. Family, this lady right here, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, is not one of my favorite people. I have seen a lot of her in the news of late, but I really haven't gotten into exactly what she's about. But I do read the headlines and I do read situations that I am concerned about or that I want to know more about. And in this situation here, I must back exactly what she's talking about. I must speak on it. Basically, Ocasio-Cortez slams the racial injustice of the cannabis business as white men profit. That's right. Well, what does that mean? Let's go into the story. So, family, Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, the Democratic of New York, earned praise from drug justice advocates after criticizing a growing marijuana legalization and business model that is paving the way for white male investors to reap major profits, as we've been witnessing and reading every day, after minorities, especially black people, Black Americans, spent decades in prisons for selling pot. She made her comments during a House Financial Services Subcommittee hearing this week on banking services for the burgeoning cannabis industry as more states legalize the sale and use of marijuana. She suggested the growing industry was, quote, compounding the racial wealth gap, unquote, by allowing wealthy, white-dominated companies to gain a quick advantage in the industry. And this is true. This is so true. The business model that they have going on right now, they are allowing white people to invest in this and become millionaires basically overnight. But anyway, she complained that communities most affected by drug incarcerations are the last in the door when it comes to profiting now from legalized cannabis. Now, why is that? We have a system set up where black men especially, and women too, have been locked away in jails and in prisons for selling marijuana. And now in the 21st century, you have a cannabis industry that is flourishing by the day, by the minute, by the second. And white males are benefiting economically by the truckloads, while the majority of people of color, especially black people, and this is who my focus is on, we are left in the prisons and in the jails while they allow this to happen. This is a travesty. This is not a justice system. This needs to be discussed. And at this point, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is the one bringing this up and having this conversation. My question is, where are our black leaders? Who are they that is asking these type of questions? As a matter of fact, last time I seen Roland Martin, last time I seen Angela Rye, last time I seen any of our black spokespeople, I haven't heard them talk about this issue. So the Nonprofit Drug Policy Alliance praised her position. Quote, we must legalize marijuana in a way that recognizes and repairs the disastrous, disproportionate harms of the drug war on people of color, the organization tweeted after the hearing. Wow, you guys are just now getting around to tweeting this? You've known this for eons. We've had time to soak and marinate on this problem that's been going on for years now, and you're just now getting around to tweeting about it? Well, Ocasio-Cortez cited statistics from Colorado and Washington, where marijuana is legal for recreational use, that 73% of cannabis business executives are male, and out of that, 81% are white. So the Drug Policy Alliance, they tweeted, much appreciation to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez for speaking truth to power. We must legalize marijuana in a way that recognizes and repairs the disastrous, disproportionate harms of the drug war and mass criminalization of black people. Hashtag marijuana justice. Hashtag no more drug war. Did you notice that I took the people of color out of that equation? Because see, too many people are not speaking directly of what the problem is. The problem is this system is set up and has been designed to mass incarcerate black men and women, not people of color. You half-breeds and, how can I put it, biracial folks who get out there in social media and get in front of the mics and in front of TV. You guys are constantly saying that people of color, be more specific and address the issue properly. This is about black people. It's always been that. Stop faking the funk. But I digress. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez raised the possibility of, quote, affirmative action licensing, unquote, to boost the number of blacks in local cannabis businesses so that frontline communities could now reap the benefits or recoup some segment of costs that they bore in the 1990s during the war on drugs. You see, in this article, she put minorities, the number of minorities in local cannabis businesses, but I specifically changed that because, again, they keep speaking this language like it's affecting all people of color when it does not. So we're going to stay focused here. She noted that some big pocket investors in private prisons who have made money as inmates serve time for drugs could now be profiting from the very drugs that landed people in their prisons. She did not, however, provide any examples. Well, we don't need those examples. We know it exists as a fact. See, one thing about white people and white America is they always try to scapegoat or deflect or evade the issue when they say, oh, give me an example, as if they don't even already know. And just like someone asked me a little while ago, as a matter of fact, when I was having a discussion, they were asking me for something. I said, you know what? Stop being a lazy ass and do the research on your own. Stop being a lazy F-U-C-K and look it up yourself. They always want us to provide them with this and that and the other. And then when we do, they shrug it off anyways. Do your own damn homework, you lazy assholes. Stop asking us to do your work for you. Hell. Anyways, the situation is a, quote, justice issue, unquote, Ocasio-Cortez tweeted before the hearing Wednesday. Oh, it's a racial justice issue is what this is. It's a racial justice issue is what she should have tweeted before the hearing on Wednesday. Anyways, quote, communities decimated by mass incarceration need to see investments with legalization, she added. So the full hearing in the video, and I'm going to leave a link to the video as a matter of fact, Ocasio-Cortez begins to speak at 4 minutes, 12 seconds, 4.12 and 10 seconds. So if you want to check that out, I'm going to leave the link to it. Basically, this is the story here. So if you want to do a search on your own, you're welcome to. But this is the story here. This is the video. And this is the video where I will leave a link to. But as I stated, if you want to hear the full hearing of it, as you can see right here, it shows you when Ocasio-Cortez begins to speak. This is Guru at KSOL, Black Talk Radio, the new black media, bringing you another video, hoping you like and share this one. We'll see you in the next video. Peace out.